So, you made it out of bronze and into silver. Not bad. You probably have put a decent amount of time into the game and are feeling really confident in your abilities, but I can assure you that there's a whole lot left to improve on before you continue your journey through the ranks of Rocket League. You still have to learn about ball chasing and rotations. You will need to delve into the amazing feature that is online training packs, and you will also just straight up need to get better at Rocket League. Faster, better at hitting the ball. That's what I'm going to help you do. Before we get into the video, just a quick reminder to hit that sub button if you're new to the channel and enjoy the content. You can always change your mind later, but it helps me out a lot. Obviously don't if you don't enjoy the content, but without further ado, let's start this out with rotations. There are a few key things to be aware of. You don't need to constantly pay attention to everything that everyone is doing at once, but you should be able to know when to go forward or stay back. There's a pretty simple solution to this. If your teammate is going, then don't follow them up. You have to trust that your teammate will hit the ball, because they are the same rank that you are. If you think that you wouldn't be able to hit the ball that they are going for, then don't expect them to hit it. You should always have someone with a path back to net, so if your teammate gets pushed way up the field, don't expect them to have to be the one to save the ball if it gets cleared back to your half. Typically, what will happen in most games is the ball ends up getting hit to the corners. When you are attacking and your teammate hits the ball into the corner, you should be positioned at about where I am right here. Not too far away to put the ball into the back of the net if it's centered, but not overcommitted to the point where you won't be able to save a shot that may come from a failed cross. All of this might seem like a lot of information, and you might not register it all right now, but the more that you play, the more instinctive your positioning will get. Something else that is tremendously useful is the ability to hit the ball. Wait, hear me out, I know that sounds obvious, but a lot of players don't ever train to improve their car control or ability to read the game. There are a few training packs to get around this, but my personal favorite for around the rank of silver is Striking by Rizzy, and you can find the code to that in the description of this video. I would recommend getting into a routine, where maybe you go through this training pack all the way through every time before you start playing. It has a little bit of everything that you need to start improving your game. This can act as a warm-up and will contribute to you having an overall better session. Just hitting the ball around in free play can help as well. And that's the easiest way to gain consistency, no matter what your rank is. With all of this information, you should be pretty close to reaching that shiny gold rank, but there's one more thing that you should be aware of. You will get horrible teammates. I'm sorry to say, but it's inevitable at some point. And it's likely that you might be a horrible teammate yourself some games as well. Whether they are having an off day or constantly chasing after the ball and treating the game like a 1v2 or a 1v3, the most important thing to do is to not call them out on it. No matter how frustrated you are with them, calling them out during the game will only ever make things worse, and often cause them to retaliate or even just give up on the game, sometimes even if most of the game is left. The easiest way to deal with them is to just adapt to their playstyle and just play the best that you can. Regardless of that, with all of the skills I've just gone over, you should be able to make it out of silver in no time, and this video can be applicable to making it out of gold as well. But if you want a more detailed version of how to make it out of gold, then I will have a video coming out soon. If you're watching this in a few weeks or later than that, the link should be in the description. That just about wraps it up for this video. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section if it helps you, or any feedback you have for my content. Anything helps. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.